Yeah. What up? Though?
These black men are not here tonight to be played with.
Oh man, it's gonna be a good one, man. What's poppin'?
Hold up.
You're back in the lab with your favorite neighbor, your man Mark Nash. He is I am here. Another great episode of Breaking Beats. You already know what it is. We break down business, entertainment, art, technology, sports, and anything else you and I feel like talking about. It's a hip-hop political sports show with a comedy twist. We like to let the jokes fly. You know why? Life is serious enough. Man, we got a lot of good topics on the docket planned for you this evening, as you can see right here to my left. And yeah, man, it's going to be a good one, man. I'm super excited about this episode. Got a lot of good news on this episode. So yeah, this should be very, very interesting to say the least. And yeah, we're gonna have a good time on this one. Got some good topics all over the place with these, but you're gonna love it though. You're gonna love it. But of course, we gotta get this room populated because I don't know where everybody yet, but I'll see y'all soon though. Let me get this room populated out and blast this link out. Let everybody know on Twitter, Facebook, IG, all of that. Let them know we are back, baby. We are back in the building. Feels good to be back too, man. And got some good news, man. Some good news. And boxing is moving in the right direction. So I'm super excited about that. Got some news as far as sports. Other things as well. We're going to talk about. So definitely don't want to miss this episode. It should be a fun show. It's your man Martin Nash, Breaking Beats. Let's run that intro. Let's get this show started. I'm super excited about this episode, man. Let's get it.
Hey, it's Antonio Tarver, champion. You're watching Martin Nash at Breaking Beats. I usually don't do drops, but I'm going to give you one, bro. I'm going to give you one. I love you, champ.
This is my passion. This is what I love to do. But some days, sometimes, I'm just like you, man. I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. I'm just like you. Damn, I hate this job. Man, I hate this job. Man, I hate my job.
From a good dream I wake, sun rays on my face, planning out my day, hoping this ain't the one that I catch your case. I feel so good, I feel so straight. My manager keep calling me saying, hurry up, you late. Hurry up, you lay off. Y'all, man, I hate this job. Man, I hate this job. Been trying to play it cool, but it's hard to play it off. I've been hanging on to this bullshit, cause my car still ain't paid off. I know I'm on my way up. My boy just got laid off, so y'all, man, I hate this job. Man, I hate this job. These hoes here so ratchet. These niggas here so sneaky. Y'all don't even really pay enough for y'all to only pay bi-weekly. I'm trying to double up my cash. Take this job, shove it up your ass. Yo, man, I hate this job. Sometimes I wanna say, walk in and slap my boss. This shit is getting hard. Damn, I hate this job. Gotta make it out of this struggle, bruh. And I don't really mean to take it out on you. You just a customer, but damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. We're the reason why your stockholders always stay afloat. Yet I'm asking, are they hiring? Like everywhere I go, schedule will say 9, but I think it's fine if I clock in at 9:04. I work 40 hours a week plus overtime just to be bro. So y'all, man, I hate this job. Hate that I applied. So much has transpired since the day that I was high. Told me I could advance, but you were telling me lies. Gotta give your notice before I quit, but you don't say shit right before I'm fired. Damn, man, I hate this job. Sometimes I wanna say, walk in and slap my boss. This shit is getting hard. Damn, I hate this job. Gotta make it out of this struggle, bruh. And I don't really mean to take it out on you. You just a customer, but damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. You and your procedures. You and your protocol. You and your policies. None of that shit don't apply to me. You and your quotas. You and your standards. You and your 2 sick days a year. Y'all niggas bananas. Wonder why the postman's posted with hammers. Going postal with Popo on camera. His wage got him enraged. Stressed out, it's hard to maintain. He flips the middle, grabs his. He said, if you don't get the picture, I quit, you ain't shoot. Mother, man, I hate this job. Sometimes I wanna say, walk in and slap my boss. This shit is getting hard. Damn, I hate this job. Gotta make it out of this struggle, bruh. And I don't really mean to take it out on you. You just a customer, but damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Look, man, I hate this job. I put my pants on one leg at a time, just like you. I'm out here trying to take care of my family. Damn, I hate this job. It's not always glamorous, for real. But I do what I gotta do for me and mine, you know? Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. I'm just like you, nigga. Damn, I hate this job. Man, I hate this job. Man, I hate my job.
The views and opinions expressed in this program are those of the speakers, commentators, experts, and or the host. They do not explicitly nor necessarily reflect nor represent the channel's policy or the views held by the channel or broadcaster. The broadcaster or its channel cannot be held accountable for all or any views expressed during the program. Basically, if I didn't say it, don't come for me. You come for the person who said it. And please don't sue me for somebody else's words. With that said, let's start the show, motherfucker.
This that squad sound. This that squad sound.
Yeah, man. What up, though? What's popping? What's happening? What's going on? You back in the lab with your favorite neighbor, your man, Mark Nash. He is I am he. Another great episode of Breaking Beats. How y'all feel?
What up?
What's the deal? Feels good to be back, man. Another great episode, man. You already know. Got a lot of good topics on the docket, as you can see over here to my left. We're going to have a good time on this episode. Yes. I see that, Dank Father. Congratulations on making Norman and Randall. Man, man. Congratulations to them fighters. Because, we started the conversation over here, and shout out to Quentin Randall for being bold enough to make the call out. You know, most guys would have shied away from that moment, but he actually ran to it and called that man out. And did a good job with calling him out. I saw Brian Norman Sr. at the Spence Crawford fight out in Vegas. We was backstage, and it was just in passing real quick. And I was like, hey man, what you think about Quentin Randall calling out Junior? He was like, what you talking about? Who? Never heard of it, right?
It never heard of it.
And I was like, yeah, man, I did an interview with Quinn Randall. He called your son out. He was like, word? All right, send me that. So I sent it to him. Came back to Atlanta, chopped it up with him and Junior on the phone, set up the interview. They responded to it. Quentin Randall saw their response. Then he responded to their response. And then Dad pulled up on the same episode like, man, and wow, they got that fight done. And it started with a call out. So I'm going to definitely talk about that more in depth when I get to that Shakur Stevenson undercard, because I definitely want to talk about that more in depth. And yeah, congratulations to those guys for making that happen. Definitely. I'm excited about that. That Shakur Stevenson undercard just got a lot more interesting on the Thursday night, which we'll discuss as well. But without further ado, let's do this neighbors only roll call, because without the neighbors, the show would not be the show at this level. And sorry. Trying to share this real quick on Twitter. Don't know why it's not showing up right here, but we're gonna figure it out. I don't know about y'all. I'm one of those people, I forget some of my passwords, so I hate when I get logged out of certain accounts. I'm like, man, I hope I don't get logged out of there. I can't remember the password. So let me see. There we go. So let me share this on Twitter real quick. We live, join the conversation. Simple as that. And I got to put it on the community tab. All right. But other than that, man, let's start the show off, man. This should be a good one, man. But I'm super excited about that. He said, I'm giving you credit more. I appreciate that, dang father. I appreciate that. Actually, I'm going to be with Brian Norman Jr. tomorrow. I'm going to go visit their camp and might get some good sparring footage for y'all. But they invited me out to the gym tomorrow. Can't turn that down, right? So we'll go to their camp tomorrow, do an interview with them in person and chop it up with them and see how camp is going and, give you guys a glimpse at the camp life. I reached out to, we'll talk about that when we get to it. We'll talk about that. But yes, I'm excited about it. And I'm excited about bringing you guys that content, live from the gym while the guys are actually training for this fight. And again, this is going to be Thursday, November the 16th, live from T-Mobile Arena, battle of unbeaten welterweights. It's a top-ranked event on ESPN Plus, and it is on the Shakur Stevenson undercard. So it's going to be a lot of eyeballs on this fight. Again, I could not be happier for these two gentlemen. So we'll talk about it though when we get to that topic. Let's do this neighbors only roll call and get into these topics. As you can see, it's a lot to unpack. It's a lot to unpack on this episode, but I'm super excited about it. Let's go from the top. Where we at? Please smash the like button on the way into the room. It's the easiest way to support the show, and it's free. So, wrong button. Let's get it. Turn my mic up a little bit. Turn these sound effects on my mic up a little bit. I was listening to the playback. You couldn't even hear some of my sound effects the other day. It was like low and sounded muffled. So let's get active. There we go. Turn that mic up, baby. All right, let's get it. Let's take it from the top with this neighbors only roll call.
What up?
Shout out to my boy T.Y. Stay Fly. That's Todd DeSantis.
What up?
Big Hove, I thought I told you.
What up?
In Conquest, they do it the best.
What up?
My boy I Am Cam Edwards is boxing to you.
What up?
Deuce.
What up?
Is that Stephen Brimley? Unbiased fan Brim Reaper. What up, though?
What up, gangsta?
Michael James 616. He back in the mix.
What up?
Stone Tangerine. He stay mean.
What up?
Megazar got an album out called Diamonds Amongst Men, streaming on all platforms. Go support that in a major way.
What up?
Ace Retro, let's go.
What up?
Ill Status Boxing, what's popping?
What up?
Patricia Shelton.
What up?
That guy clips 330 early.
What up?
Stephen Bateman all the way in Australia. Mama, we made it to Australia.
What up, gangsta?
Shout out to Sydney and Melbourne, and shout out to Australia as a whole.
What up?
I know boxing. What's popping?
What up?
Ricardo Johnson.
What
My
up?
boy AJ, he don't play.
What up?
Electro Jed, stay getting this bread.
What up?
Miguel Ramos
What up?
on the mic with Terence Bailey Sr.
What up?
The XO Factory.
What up?
Dub right side.
What up?
Mr. Golden Stay Holding, aka the back end king.
What up, gangsta?
Raheem the Dream Soto.
What up, gangsta?
My boy LD, aka Like That,
What up?
and he's just like that.
What up, gangsta?
Shout out the girl behind the mic.
What
It's
up?
my sister Memory.
What up?
John Nori came to tell his story.
What up?
Major Key Boxing, what's popping?
What up?
Cooking with the champ, aka Champion Heart.
What up, gangsta?
Check out his latest recipe up there. He got them salmon croquettes popping, man. Joint's looking fire too.
What up?
Yeah, had me sniffing the phone. I was like, man, I could smell him through the screen.
What up, gangsta?
Shout out to my boy On the Floor with Shelton Moore,
What up?
SLG,
What up?
Sam F,
What up?
Kendall,
What up?
D-Lo 404 Boxing, what's popping?
What up?
Karma Serene with the Serene Saturdays.
What up?
My sister Nikki, aka Nick Rich in this bitch.
What up, gangsta?
Shout out to Aaron Parker, the big talker.
What up?
Taylor Bell with TabTech, unlocksim.com. Unlock your next device today.
What up, gangsta?
Transcendent Sports Channel, my Filipino brother from another, all the way in Canada.
What up?
Shout out to Canada.
What up?
Fistiana Fights.
What up?
She just might.
What up?
Jacob Sims, that's him.
What up?
Haplo, let's go.
What up?
DJ MFB.
What up?
Miss Queen Sun Kissed, and yes, she was kissed by the sun.
What up, gangsta?
Beyond the Ring with Nonito and Rachel Donaire. That's 9-time champion Nonito Donaire on his way to the Hall of Fame. And we're going to walk with him and Rachel every step of the way. Appreciate y'all for the unwavering support.
What up, gangsta?
True Media Today, USA Boxing. This is my guy, Coach Malachi Williams.
What up, gangsta?
Best damn daytime boxing show on the whole YouTube, man. 3 o'clock every day. Check them out.
What up, gangsta?
Puro.
What up?
Food Revolution, AK Foodie with the Beauty.
What up?
Badass Blonde.
What up?
My boy KP from KC5.
What up?
Matt Wade, that's Matt Wade with 2 T's. Matt Wade got a dope single out called Papa Daddy, streaming on all platforms. Check him out.
What up, gangsta?
Beyond Above Media,
What up?
my brother Pittsburgh T, aka Mark.
What up?
That's not true.
What up?
What's popping, bro?
What up?
SF City Slicker,
What up?
Rider of the Storm,
What up?
Here to There,
What up?
Media Well,
What up?
Cliff Bailey,
What up?
Con Shawnery,
What up?
Lisa Bell, she never fails,
What up, gangsta?
HLD,
What up?
Cooking with Sir Senior,
What up?
D Bevel the Champ,
What up?
and of course the big fish himself, my good brother Derek Lincoln.
What up, gangsta?
All right, we here. What's popping, man? Let's get this thing started, man. We got to get right into these topics. So, as you know, the Canelo versus Charlo final press conference went down today, and I guess we got a little bit more trash talk in here. I don't know. It was a little bit more back and forth, just a little bit, not a lot. And I think Canelo said it today too. I'm gonna play that clip too. Oh, matter of fact, that's not the first topic. Oops, sorry, my bad. It's not the first topic. Let me take it back a little bit. My bad. It's not the first topic. You cue it up. Sorry about that. My bad. Is this it? Nope. Okay, I got it right here. Sorry about that. Okay, so we got to talk about this Spence versus Crawford. I got a clip right here. Michael Jai White. Y'all know Michael Jai White, right? The actor. Michael Jai White. He played in Spawn. What else was Michael Jai White in? Let me see. You'll know when you see him. He was in a Tyler Perry movie. Why Did I Get Married? You know, he's been around this acting thing for quite some time. Michael Jai White got a theory. Let's play it. Let me cue it up. Michael Jai White said Terence Crawford lost the fight. I mean, I'm sorry. Never heard of that.
You never heard of it.
He said Terence Crawford won the fight because, what's the quote on the screen? Let me read it. Spence isn't the boxer he used to be. No shit. Excuse my French, but I'm in France. Let's play it. This is courtesy of Vlad TV. You can go to his site and hear the whole interview. This is the only part that he talked about Spence and Crawford, though. So that part is applicable to us, what we do over here. Just boxing talk. So let's go.
Crawford versus Spence Jr. They're saying there's supposed to be a rematch.
Well, I mean, Listen, I had some inside information, and
Okay.
Inside information. Put a case on it. You got inside. Everybody got this inside information after the fight. All right, but let's play it.
good friend of mine who trains with Spence, and was with Spence like a month beforehand. Is pro Spence. He told me, "Nah, Mike." I was like, "What are you talking about?" He's like, "You don't have it." I was like, "What are you talking?" No, he said, Spence is not a shade of what he was.
Let me rewind that a little bit. Now, he said a couple months before the fight. Let's hear that. A couple months before the fight, it got announced. So he's talking about as soon as the fight was announced, somebody was telling him this. Let's hear it again.
Spence, and was with Spence like a month beforehand.
Okay, a month. Okay.
Is, pro Spence. He told me, "Nah, Mike." I was like, "What are you talking about?" He's like, "You don't have it." I was like, "What are you talking about?" No, he said, Spence is not a shade of what he was.
Huh.
And this is before the fight. This is a while. He's like, "I wish Spence would not take this fight. He's not ready."
Really?
Been in the ring with all that. And I was like, "Really?"
What? No, bro. Take that back. Let me hear that.
I was like, "What are you talking?" No, he said, Spence is not a shade of what he was.
Okay.
Huh. And this is before the fight.
And you didn't say nothing.
This is a while. He's like, "I wish Spence would not take this fight. He's not ready."
Really?
Been in the ring with all that. And I was like,
What
"Really?"
you mean not ready? He was out the ring for
I
over
saw
a year.
Spence, Crawford. I'm like, "Oh, shoot. He don't look like Spence." And then after that fight, I realized he really is not there. His legs wasn't there. There was so much that was. I'm a big fan of Spence, and I followed.
Obviously.
And he's had those accidents. He's had, and so in sparring and the things that my friend saw, that he told me like a month before. He said he shouldn't fight. And then you start putting it together, and you go, think about this logically. Has Bud Crawford looked that dominant?
Yo, Michael John White been listening to the YouTube daddies.
Never heard of it.
Yes, Bud has looked dominant before. He looked dominant like that in Kell Brook fight. You stopped him early, bro. It didn't go past 4 rounds. Yes, he looked dominant. Also, he prepared more for this fight than probably all them other fights. Spence got stopped like everybody else got stopped. He just made a better account for himself. Actually, some people say other people made better account of themselves. But what the hell is Michael Jai White talking about? Huh? What the hell is going on? Shout out to all the neighbors that's pulling up. I'm going to drop the link out there early on this one, too. We're going to have some fun.
Against anybody?
Yeah. Yo, Michael Jai White sound like an arrow. Can I say it? Can I say it?
Hey, let me stop that shit. That's some dumb shit.
Sexual. Oh, he sound like one of the aerosexuals, bro. I ain't even gonna hold you. He sound like the next thing he gonna say next is gonna be Victor Conti. He was on his snack chips. Come on, Michael Jai White. These are YouTube daddy talking points. Talking about I got a friend to talk. Man, get it. Michael Jai White said he will beat Bruce Lee up too. I don't know about that.
And the things that my friend saw that, he told me like a month.
They wouldn't even let you beat up Bruce Lee in a movie if y'all was in a movie together, bro. They'd be like, "Nah, nigga, you got to lose. This Bruce Lee."
Before, he said he shouldn't fight. And then you start putting it together and you go, think about this logically. Has Bud Crawford looked that dominant against anybody?
He looked dominant like that against Jeff Horn. He looked dominant like that against Ndongo. He looked dominant like that. Yeah, bro. He be looking dominant, bro. He took it right to this guy, though. Maybe Spence wasn't prepared for a southpaw. Like Bob Arum said. Maybe look, they know he has trouble with southpaws. Who knows? But Michael Jai White got these excuses.
To do that with
He's part of the Jermall family. He's part of that Jermall family. Last name Jermall, first name DeLu. Say it with me. DeLu Jermall.
Errol Spence. Not to try to take things away from Crawford, because, you know, Crawford's amazing. But I think if you start putting it together and you go, well, yeah, I mean, a lot of people were trying to go like, all right, yeah, they knew Crawford was going to do that to him. I don't think anybody knew that. I don't think anybody knew that. But Spence,
we got it recorded over here. A lot of people over here was saying he gonna beat him, and he gonna beat him easy. Raheem the Dream Soto said it was gonna look like Boots versus what's the last guy Boots fought? Somebody in the chat tell me real quick. What's the last guy Boots fought? Roman Villa. He said it's gonna look like Boots versus Roman Villa. He told me that right after the Boots versus Roman Villa fight. He said that's what Spence and Crawford gonna look like. Watch me.
does not even seem like himself. And after that fight, it's not because of the damage.
Nah, bro. Let me put these punch stats back on the screen. See, I keep shit in the tuck for people like Michael J. White. Put his face on the screen first. Yeah. But look at these punch stats. Spence threw 480. That's what Spence do. He just couldn't hit this guy. Landed 96 of 480 punches. He couldn't hit the guy. He was throwing. Look at the jabs. He threw more jabs, threw more power shots, threw more punches total. Even landed more body shots. Look at that. Double Crawford in the over double, right? 37. And body shots landed. He was Spence. But Crawford was Crawford. He was economical. He had that precision, punch placement. He was faster, stronger, quicker, better inside fighter, better outside fighter, better counter puncher, led better. He was the better southpaw. Had the better ring entrance, better outfit. I mean, he was better, bro. Like he said before the fight, Errol Spence don't do nothing better than me. Like, this nigga outfits ain't even better. His ring walk ain't better. Come on, bro. Crawford flipped the coin better.
But Spence does not even seem like himself. And after that fight, it's not because of the damage he took during the fight. There is a difference, a big difference. Again, it sounds like I'm taking away stuff from Bud Crawford.
You are, bro.
But so be it. I believe Spence, and I believe my friend.
Yeah.
That something is quite different. Nobody's seen. I mean, you know, nobody's seen Spence like that, even as they first started fighting.
On June 20th, but he never fought Terence Bud Crawford, and that's what we've been saying the whole time. You never fought Crawford, bro. That's all that was. Nah, he had the better. Nah. He had the better ring. He had the better ring outfit with the fish. With the fish. I hate to say fishnets. The tackle rope, whatever it's called. Give me another name for it other than fishnets. It's called something else. Not Oscar De La Hoya fishnets. Come on now, stop it.
Never heard of it.
He got style in that ring, though. Slab. He got style in that ring. So let me get the last topic or the last one on this one. Was Mike Tyson saying Errol should not do the rematch yet with Crawford? Let me find the clip. Here we go. My bad, y'all can't hear it. I'm plugging in over here. Mike Tyson is talking about Spence should not take the fight with Crawford, and he says he lost worse to Buster Douglas than Spence lost to Crawford. I disagree with that because he at least dropped Buster Douglas, right? Some people thought he won and it was a long count. Spence didn't do none of that. So I guess Mike is just trying to be nice to Errol Spence, but Sorry, Mike. You did better against Buster Douglas than Spence did against Crawford. But he's the world champion. He's the Hall of Famer. Let's let him speak for itself. Let's play this clip, and then we'll go to the next topic. And I'll open the panel up after that. Members only panel.
That's after you lost. But other fighters today, this is how contracts are. 1 draw, 2 draws, you're fired. 2 losses, you're fired. Am I right?
Like that.
Yep, it's like that.
I come from a world where fighters that lose and come back and win.
It should be like that. Look at Earl Spence and Crawford. Earl lost. Maybe the rematch you win. You don't know. Listen.
Oh my God, Ellie. Ellie mad because Crawford chewed him out at that press conference, and I was right beside Ellie when he did that too. Actually, I'm on his live stream because we all walked together from there to the next spot, and he had somebody holding his live on his phone. And, you know, I started talking to his audience. But I was like, shit, Ellie did the right thing by staying quiet. Because they was like, Ellie should have said something. I'm like, man, what Ellie going to say? It's not his moment. It's Crawford's moment. And plus, Ellie knew what he was doing. You was hating on that man. Come on, bro. I get it. You had the access to Spence. But you let that access cloud your judgment. But whatever. Let's play it.
Maybe the rematch you win. You don't know.
Listen, I don't know why. Listen, Earl didn't get it. I mean, Spence, right? Earl didn't get his ass kicked worse than I did with Buster. Look at me, I came back.
He didn't even know his name. Earl Spence, right? Mike didn't even know the nigga name. Mike high as hell right now. He's talking about he didn't lose worse. Come on, man. Who lost worse? Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? All right.
I don't know what I know he's not talking about while I'm retired and I'm fighting back. You know, you have to fight Terence, fight someone else, fight Show, fight somebody else. Get a couple of fights, he'll come back to you like that.
It'll be even bigger.
Yeah.
Did y'all hear him? He said, fight Charlo, fight somebody else. Get a couple fights, then come back and fight Terence.
Every Charlo want to fight because we got the same trade. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. You want to be my friend? You my friend? You love me? You fight me? Help me feed my family.
What do y'all think of that? He's saying they should. Mike Tyson says Spence and Charlo should fight, and them having the same trainer is bullshit. Well, who would train the other one?
You always say that because a lot of guys tell me we're friends, we don't fight.
No, you my friend. You fight me? Help me feed my family. Tell the nigga you're gonna make me make more money if I fight you. That's all bullshit. Oh, he's my friend. I wouldn't fight. That's disrespect. That's not respect, that's disrespect. Fight me, let me help my family, please.
And today's payday, some of them are.
Oh, my bad.
Thing is about fighting. Fighting's not putting them, fighting feeding baby.
Managers and promoters, not everybody.
All right, well, that's pretty much it. I ain't got to hear no more of that. But basically, that's the nutshell. Tyson is saying Errol Spence should not fight Crawford next. He needs to get a few more fights. Do you guys agree? Do you disagree? Phone lines are open 404-692-1766, 404-692-1766. Let's jump right into this next topic. Canelo versus Charlo. Final press conference went down today. And it was a little more interesting. Got some of the highlights here. Canelo said he was like, yo, he was doing all that talking shit before the fight, you know? It was one funny moment in this. Let me see if I can find it on Twitter real quick, where Charlo said, hey, I'm a lion. I'm a fucking lion. And then when it was Canelo's turn to speak, he said, how do you say it? I'm not a lion. He said, I don't know a lot about animals. What's the animal I need to beat the lion? But that's whatever that animal is, that's who I am. It was something like that. Let me see if I can find it. But still not a lot of trash talking. And I believe Canelo is disappointed. I'm gonna play the clip when he says he was always talking all this shit and then he's trying to be nice, like we friends or something. I said, oh, let's go, Canelo. Canelo talking that shit. Here we go. This the I'm the Lion.
And why Jermell Charlo is going to win that fight?
Because I'm ready for whatever. I'm a motherfucking lion. I'm a lion. And I don't know what animal I need to say to this. Whatever. I'm that animal.
And why?
He said, I don't know what animal I say to beat the lion, but whatever that is, I'm that animal. You gotta love it, man. Canelo's definitely coming into his own, speaking English more. And I think he's making more of an attraction to the fans. I think a lot of people are attracted to him because of that. Now they can understand what he's saying. But let's play this clip of Canelo after the interview, after the press conference, what he had to say. And he's not liking this nice Charlo, from what I gather. He said he was talking shit before. Let's play it.
I know you're tired of hearing people say that you're declining. This was even said here today. When you hear broadcasters say that, what are you thinking?
I think they are stupid because, you know, I had my injuries and that thing slowed me down a little bit because I don't be able to train 100%. But I just wait for Saturday night.
I know that you say Charlo has said things and called you out. Is there something in particular that annoyed you?
Yeah, that motivated me. That kind of things motivate myself because, you know, I have the opportunity to show why I'm one of the best and why I'm here, because he never believed in my skills, and now I have the opportunity to show him.
You say you want to make history and defend these titles for the second or the third time, unlike anyone else. Will you continue to defend at 68 after this fight?
I don't know after this fight. I'm just focused 100% in this fight, and then we'll see what happens next.
So what goes, is he showing too much respect? Are you almost sensing fear or a lack?
Woo! No, he didn't say fear.
It never heard of it.
Uh-oh. I'm glad he brought that up, but let's go.
Of his normal confidence?
I don't know what happened with him because, you know, he always talk shit about me and he always calling me out and say things about me, and right now he's like trying to be nice.
See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying, Canelo?
It never heard of it.
Canelo keeping it a buck. He ain't feeling that neither. He's not feeling that. Oh, let's play it again. Let's go, Canelo.
You know.
Matter of fact, and instead of, I'm gonna do an open panel tonight. Fuck it. I'm gonna do an open panel tonight.
Oh, he always talk shit about me and he always calling me out and say things about me, and right now he's like trying to be nice.
So what do you look like 100% now? What was limiting you with the hand injury you feel in the last fights?
Trying to be nice. My man said, why you trying to be nice, bro? I feel Canelo on that. I think a lot of the fans are feeling Canelo on that. Like, bro, you was talking cash shit about Canelo. Now, it's almost like you're enamored almost by his presence. You look up to him. He's one of your favorite fighters.
It never heard of it.
Sound like a concession speech already, bro. I ain't feeling that. I don't like the energy. M Stacks, what up, baby? What's popping with you? He said now all of a sudden he doesn't know after he said now all of a sudden he doesn't know after this fight. What you mean? I lost you. Let me go rewind a little bit. What did he say?
Say things about me, and right now he's like trying to be nice.
So what do you look like 100% now? What was limiting you with the hand injury you feel in the last fights?
Everything. I can do pads with Eddie, or I can work with Eddie with my injury, because you know you need to fucking work in the pads, in the shield. I don't know, yeah, everything. Body shield. Yeah, and the body shields and hit strong, no, and I don't be able to do that in since the fight with the Caleb Plant. So, but the fight with the Caleb Plant, I coming with all 3 fights in a good condition, so I'm good with that. But then I start feeling my injuries so bad. But right now I feel great.
So do you just say that the conditioning was affected the most by the injury, the hand injury?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't able to train 100%. That's why you don't get condition.
Right.
If you don't train 100%, you don't get that condition you
A lot
need.
of people have said like, oh, you're getting tired when you weren't getting
You will
tired.
see Saturday night.
Yeah.
He said, I don't want to hear all that shit, man. You gonna see Saturday. I'll beat this boy up, man.
Canelo, when you fought guys,
Tú decías que vamos a ver un Canelo diferente. Tú lo hablabas un poquito en inglés. Por lo mismo, por lo que he tenido la oportunidad de entrenar al 100%, de que tengo la confianza de que puedo tirar mi mano al 100%, eso, la confianza es lo de todo en un peleador y la traigo.
Y eso tiene que ver con lo del Tajo, ¿no?
Sí, también. Me sentí muy bien que me fui un mes a Guadalajara antes de la pelea. En la altura a entrenar me sentí muy bien, mi cuerpo se sintió muy bien y por eso decidimos irnos a la Italia.
Santa Fe, más relajado, más contento.
Sí, estoy. Ya es al 100% el sábado en el caminado al cuadrilátero. Just watch and he's gonna feel.
Because I look like now, Saul, that you're 100%. Do you feel you end up finishing him and we see a vintage performance from you?
You know, all the fighters train for the knockout.
Yo, and look, listen close, because at the end of this shit, he tells you the game plan. He's trying to stop Charlo to the body, yo. He says it's gonna be a lot of body shots. Listen to this.
Say no is a liar, you know. Sometimes don't come, and you need to prepare for the 12 rounds, but you prepare yourself for a knockout.
Which leads me to my topic of tonight. Does Canelo or Charlo need a KO? Let's get to it.
I'm gonna try this Saturday.
Because Charlo's coming up 2 weight divisions and he's had 16 months out of the ring, do you need a knockout really to prove?
I don't mean I need to knock out him because he's a great fighter. I respect.
Yeah, he's a great fighter, but he's coming up 2 divisions and he's at 16 months, 16 days out the ring, 504 days, coming off an injury, 2 divisions up. Does Canelo need to stop this guy to make a statement and let boxing know he's still pound for pound #1? Does Charlo need a knockout just to win the fight? Like, they're not going to give you the fight on points. You're going to have to stop this guy.
He's skilled. He's a great fighter. I don't need the knockout, but I need to win very hard.
Are you concerned?
I need to win very hard. I want to say he means convincingly. All right. 44692-1766, 44692-1766. Call in and voice your opinion. We'll pin the link at the top so I don't have to drop the link all night. If you want to join the conversation, you're more than welcome.
You won't get the credit for beating him if you don't beat him by
not. I don't get credit with anything. What do you mean? With the guys don't believe in me. They always talk shit about me. I don't get credit from them.
Why do you think that?
Ooh, I like Canelo. I like this Canelo talking that shit. 410, you got the flow. Tell them your name, where you from.
What's up, Mark?
What's
Jerry
up?
from Baltimore.
What's up, Jerry from Baltimore? Talk to me.
Highlands. No, I don't think either one needs a knockout. If anyone needs a knockout, but probably Charlo, with all things considered, because it may be difficult for him to win a close decision against Canelo for reasons we already know. But Canelo knocking him out is not gonna make him #1 pound for pound anyway because of the weight jump. So I don't see where either one needs a knockout. But I'll also add this: I like Charlo's approach. I know I told you before. I don't think he needs to get himself emotionally invested in this fight. And when you do that, you're wasting energy. And he needs to just forget about Canelo, who Canelo is, and what he represents, and whatever shit that was talked in the past. He just needs to put all that to the side because that's energy well wasted, And I'm pretty sure because Charlo in the past has done that, and I think it's worked for him at times, but it feels to me like someone close to him has told him just that. Do not waste your energy on emotion. That's going to get you in trouble in this fight. Use your skill and your athleticism and leave the emotion out of it. But having said that, even though you see a slight change in his demeanor, I just seen a thing with him a couple weeks or days ago where he's saying he's going to knock Canelo out. So it's not like he's just over there kissing his ass day and night. But, I'm looking forward to the fight. I just don't know if I'm buying the fucking fight. I got some other things going on this weekend, and
$100.
Yeah, man. It's
do you got cable? You got cable because the good thing is if you got cable, you don't have to pay it until next month. usually you buy a pay-per-view, you don't on cable, you order it and you pay next month when you pay your bill.
Yeah, I know that, Mark. But
he said, I ain't gonna have it next month either. It's October. Got to get ready for Thanksgiving and Christmas.
Hey, next month I gotta buy a heating oil. It's stupid expensive. I don't mean to cry to poor man. That has got a lot of bills, man. Lots of money going out every month. But nonetheless, the thing is, man, I've been hearing today that Showtime is fixing to get out of boxing, man. And the writing is on the wall, man. Boxing is just in a bad place. If Showtime gets out of boxing, man, I don't know, man. It's going to be, the sport's getting too expensive for me.
Where did you hear that news from?
Eddie Hearn was talking about it.
He don't work for Showtime, though.
No, I know he doesn't work for Showtime, but he's in the business of boxing promotion, so he probably knows a thing or two. There was another show I won't mention. I was listening, and they've been saying for the last 2 or 3 nights that Showtime is getting out of box, but they're not going to have any budget for this year upcoming. That they had $50 million last year, which was a reduction, and this year they don't have anything budgeted for boxing. And other reasons, but yeah.
To be fair, people said that last year. They said this Showtime was going out of business last year, and then they turned around top of this year and been giving us big fights.
Well, that was my argument to that. Yeah, that was my same argument because people been burying Showtime and the PBC, and I'm telling them, look, saying that, but they're putting on fights, Yeah, but they put it on shit pay-per-views. Like, yeah, that's the nature of the sport right now. Eddie Hearn said,
what was all the shit pay-per-view? You got Spence and Crawford, you got Tank and Ryan, you getting Canelo versus Charlo. These are blockbuster events. Now, 2 out of the 3,
probably could have been Wilder Helenius.
That was last year.
I'm not sure,
Wilder Helenius was last year, 2022.
Right.
Well, you did get that one fight. You did get that
Tank. It's not me saying this because I don't know, but there's been strong rumors, and oftentimes where there's smoke, there's fire. We already seen HBO, who was the gold standard. We already seen them fold up camp now. It's been a minute now.
Yeah.
And just looking at the landscape of boxing, and and they asked him why is this Regis and Devin Haney fight pay-per-view, and he said because the fighters want a lot of money, and the only way they can see fit for them to get the money is to make it pay-per-view. But then my argument is but what if it doesn't sell? How the fuck are they going to get the money if it doesn't sell? Because I don't expect that fight's going to sell a whole lot. I don't know.
Which fight? Which fight again?
But Haney and Prograis.
Oh yeah. No.
And then lastly, the punch stats that you showed for that Spence Crawford fight, damn, man. I mean, I didn't see Spence land those 90-some punches. I didn't see it. Those punch stats look whack to me.
90 throughout 9 rounds, 96 punches. That's not a lot though. That's a very low number.
Almost 10 punches or almost 10 punches around. I didn't see that.
It's about one. No, it's about 10. They might count a little jabs. He landed some shots, especially when he got in on Crawford. He would land some body shots. He landed 37 to 18 body shots.
Well, I agree with White. I never seen Bud look that dominant, and I never seen Spence look that bad. And as far as the rematch is concerned, let's just get it over with, because I don't think there's going to be any difference in that, and it may even be worse. So, for me, Bud, he's obligated to do it, so again, you got to do it. Go ahead and get that out of the way, and then if you got 2-3 fights left, like he says, let's make those meaningful fights. You know what I mean? If it's not Canelo, there's still other work that can be done. I mean, you're still going to fight. You got to fight somebody. I don't think anybody really wants to see Bud Crawford at this point take a step backwards and fight another Avanesian type fighter. Not to shit on Avanesian, he was okay. He was a pretty tough guy, but let's face it. We want to see Bud you know, at his best against whatever the best may be there. It's unfortunate for him because it's just not a lot around there. You know, you got Keith Thurman that,
Now I say, yeah, you're right. There's not a lot around.
Yeah, there's not a lot around there for him, man. But you know, I guess we'll have to see.
I like
Anyway,
Boots. I
I'm gonna
like
pick,
Boots, but Boots ain't gonna give him that payday that he's looking for.
No, but outside of Canelo, who is going to give him a payday?
Charlo.
Really think about it.
Maybe
Tim
Tszyu. Really, Tim Tszyu probably get big money going to Australia fighting Tim Tszyu.
Well, that's what I said. I said the same thing. Is the only money I see outside of Canelo is if he would be willing to go to Australia and fight Tim Tszyu. But one, Tszyu's got a pretty challenging fight in front of him. I think he wins that fight. But you never know if Tszyu's going to want to fight him because he just gets that belt. You know what I mean? Maybe Bud could make him fight him by petitioning the WBO. Maybe he could make him do it. You know. But I don't think Tszyu lacks confidence or anything. But he's a young fighter making his way. He's a big draw over there in Australia, and taking a one-sided ass whipping, if that's what should happen, that's going to set him back, you know, and fuck up the money too. I think, you know, to a degree. But you know,
maybe they can have a rematch clause. Maybe he'll have a rematch clause, so he can at least get 2 checks out of it. You know.
Well, I tell you this: if he fought Tszyu here or there, that would be a much better fight than the Spence fight. I would even further say that had Bud Crawford fought Benavidez again the same night he fought Spence, that would have been a much better fight. I know you don't want to hear it, and people don't want to hear it, but Spence ain't right, bro. He was not right for that fight. It's not because he lost, but to lose in that dominant fashion, getting knocked down with a jab, doctor looking at him by the 4th round, busting up, he wasn't durable. Yeah, he might have been in there. I mean, it was him in there, and he might have been in there fighting like he typically does, but his whole game looked off to me.
Maybe that other guy was just so much sharper, though, and so much faster. Bud said that was the first time I ever did a pre-camp. You know, I did a pre-camp just for this fight. I trained my ass off for this shit. I've been eating, sleeping, drinking, boxing, thinking about Errol Spence for the last 5 years. Errol been living his best life.
Well, yeah, I mean, maybe
one guy walked in there saying, we're gonna make history. One guy said, we gonna make bank, and we gonna make bank. You know?
Yeah, I mean, it's just one man's opinion, bro.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm just saying.
Hell, I could be wrong. I've been wrong plenty.
But it's very possible one guy just trained his ass off, who was already good. It was already the superior fighter. Let's keep it a buck. He was already the superior skill guy. Even Errol Spence said that. That's not me saying. Errol Spence said, yeah, he's more talented than me, but I got better fundamentals. Maybe you thought you had better fundamentals. You underestimated this guy. He's not just talented. He has great fundamentals as well. You know, Errol Spence kept telling y'all before the fight. I mean, yeah, he might have more skills or have more talent, but you know, I'm not just, you know, I work hard, you know, and I got better fundamentals. I got a better coach. We have better game plans. I'm gonna break him. Like, could have been. I think the nigga believed his own hype, bro.
Right, and then again, and all that could be right.
You ain't fought nobody.
Also,
all right, okay, I ain't fought
nobody.
It
also could be right that it's hard to believe that Bud Crawford didn't train hard for Jeff Horn, his first title at welterweight. I'm sure he trained hard for that fight too. And even though he beat Horn and he beat him conclusively, Horn put up a better fight. He was more durable and he put up a better fight. And I can't, you know, I can't believe that Bud Crawford trained right for that.
He had Horn stumbling into the ropes in round 1-2. Spun him around, caught him with like a 1-2, and Horn was stumbling in between the ropes. Round 1. Remember that?
He still did better than Spence. He still did better than Spence did, and he's never been regarded as a fighter on Spence's level.
Also, too, in that fight, too, also, I believe Crawford was more cautious in that as he was moving up. I think in these last few fights, he's been more aggressive, taking more chances, you know?
Yeah, I'll go along with that.
Definitely been more aggressive. Yeah, like I think he said it best. He was like, I'm meaner at 140. I've been meaner, you know?
That little fucker. That's what I love about him, man. He's a throwback. He's got a mean streak in him. He's a nice guy. You can tell that he's a nice guy. But, man, if you get under his skin, that's a bad place to be. You know what I mean? And he's a stealth kind of guy, kind of like Mayweather used to be. Because if you notice, Mayweather wouldn't get too emotionally involved in the fight. Shane Mosley got under his skin a little bit, jumping in on his interview that time, and he was a little bothered with Shane. But in the ring, you never seen that. And it's the same thing with Bud Crawford. If you talk shit to him, he's like, all right, he kind of puts it in his back pocket until, you know, he gets you in the ring. And even then, it's not like he relinquishes his fundamentals or his skills and lets his emotion take over. No, he still does the job like an operator.
Yeah.
And then, you know, but then when he gets you, man. And the other thing about Bud Crawford, I think his most underrated quality is the guy, man, his punches seem to affect these fighters. I mean, he can be fighting a guy for 6, 7, 8 rounds, landing shots, and everything, you know, the fighter's taking him okay, you know. But then out of nowhere,
boom,
man, he just catches them and he hurts them bad. I haven't seen a lot of one punch KOs
because he changes the speed on those punches throughout the fight. When I was watching him fight Spence, I was sitting beside Sugar Hill, and that's what he kept saying as we was watching the fight. He was like, "Watch this, touch, bang, bang, touch, pow, touch, bang." You know, he just keep touching you, and then because it's the shock of the punch. You don't get used to the power. You know what I'm saying? Some guys get used to the speed and the power and the trajectory of the shot. Another thing, too, he throws them at looping shots. You might get caught behind the ear with some shit. You know what I'm saying? You don't plan for that when you sparring. You know what I mean?
That's good shit.
You might get caught with a little bit of elbow in that motherfucker, too. Bam. You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker, he mean, bro.
Yeah, he's mean. And that change in the punch velocity, that's almost a art in boxing. And it used to be that fighters kind of knew that. Ray Leonard was a master at doing that. You know, Ray had good power at every weight that he fought at, but he wouldn't unload. See, that's one problem with Charlo that I see. Charlo oftentimes loads up too much. He tries to score like highlight reel KOs and stuff like that. That's not going to be a good game plan for him. Canelo's been guilty of that lately himself since he knocked Kovalev out. He's relying way too much on his power, which could be a downfall for him if Charlo can take those shots. But Charlo's got to follow some very fundamental rules of boxing to have a chance in this fight. He needs to start with speed and end with power. Don't try to be pot-shotting big shots like that. It's not going to work. You're going to get countered, and it's likely not going to, you know, knock Canelo out.
Yeah, but you got to get his respect early, though.
With power.
But you got to get some respect.
Well,
early,
yeah,
though.
I mean, of course you're going to want to do that, but the best way to do that, in my estimation, is to start with the speed, straight punches, just like Crawford said. Crawford's a genius. If you look at when Canelo's been most bothered, he's bothered by straight punches. Not that they're hurting them, it's just his defense will hold up for a little bit, but then he starts getting called with them. And that's what Bivol was doing. He wasn't really hurting them. He was just throwing straight punches right down the pike. And if you're a little bit taller, like Charlo is, that gives you an opportunity to do that if you got good athleticism, which he does. You see what I mean?
Right.
So start with speed, end with power, and keep the emotion out of it, and box when Canelo wants to fight, and fight when he wants to box.
There you go.
Fundamental, stuff. All right, brother.
All right,
I'll talk to you. Good show, buddy.
Appreciate you, man. Right. Shout out to Jerry.
What do you mean by that?
Shout out to my guy Jerry, the Terra Tasker. Thanks for calling in. Sheldon Moore joins the panel. What's up, Sheldon Moore? How you doing, sir?
Mark Nash, my man, 100 grand. What's going on?
What's popping with you, man?
I was listening to Jerry. You got a good breakdown. I mean, all those things can happen. My whole thought on the Charlo Canelo fight is Charlo got to make it through that first 6-7 rounds. If he can make it through that first 6-7 rounds unscathed, he got action.
It's this last part I want to play at the end of this Canelo interview. I want you to hear this before I go play it.
Possible in boxing. Is that something you'd actually be interested in?
It's crazy when you asking about that, because you say, Jermell Charlo is coming out the other way.
You're talking about Crawford.
classes, and that's it. And he's welterweight, so don't make sense. But if the fight made sense, I know
A lot of people have him at number 1 pound for pound. You think that?
How do you end the fight? You think
Here we go. Here we go. How do you end the fight? Listen to this.
a lot of body shots. A lot of body shots. Thank you.
He said, "How do you end the fight?" He said, "A lot." They said a headshot, a hug to the body. He said a lot of body shots. He said he gonna stop this man to the body. What's up, Max?
What's good, big dog?
Well, that's the way you slow a guy down who can move. Canelo wants guys to stand in front of him and fight. So slow a guy down, you hit him to the body.
I think Charlo gets stopped in 10.
You don't believe that, Max? You haven't seen that dude wobbled yet. How you gonna stop him? How's Charlo gonna stop him?
He's never fought anyone even relatively close to the level or power of Canelo. Not his fault, though. Not his fault. He was in a weak division.
I'm agreeing with you. I mean, I don't see Charlo stopping him. That dude ain't been wobbled since like 2010.
I don't know. I think, yeah. I'm more attracted by the undercard than the main event, honestly. But it's neither here nor there. I'll be at work watching it on my phone. What's up, OG? Where you been at, though?
Busy, man. Life shit, you know? Dealing with this accident and therapy and all this bullshit I got going on in my house.
Whoa. What happened? What accident? You got an accident?
Yeah, I had a car accident, man.
Oh,
Total
shit.
shit out.
Oh, fuck. You good?
Yeah.
You got some injuries? What's good?
Yeah, chip bones in my ankle, chip bones in my shoulder. You know, I'm good. I'm getting better.
Oh, shit. Well, I'm glad you're alive, bro. I'm glad that's the least of it. Damn. Still ain't took you out yet, Shelton.
Yeah, it's gonna take a lot, I guess. I don't know. It takes a lot.
You still moving to Vegas, or you still out here in LA?
I'm still in LA for now. I was gonna go to Vegas this weekend for the fight, but it wasn't feasible. You know what I mean? The money I would spend doing that's gonna be like a $1,500 trip. I could use that for something else, so I decided to use it for something else.
Hey, you know, Dev coming home, dog. Dev coming home. Pull up to the Bay.
Yeah, I heard he's fighting at the Chase Center, correct?
Yes, sir.
That's gonna be massive, bro. That's gonna be massive. We're gonna see if the Bay Area love is gonna turn out for Dev.
All right, well, slide on up. You know the crew gonna be up there, man.
I just might. That's what, December 9th? Or November 9th?
December 9th. Yep.
Oh, I might. Oh, I don't know. I think I'm going to Atlanta for the SEC championship game December 2nd.
Ah, shit. Yeah. It's gonna be a tough back-to-back run that one. But should be interesting. Hey, man, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of like English Canelo, bro. I like the shit he be talking in these interviews, man. He become a little more likable to me.
Yeah, he's entertaining, right?
It really is.
Yeah. Bear with me real quick. I had some technical difficulties over here. I'm trying to square it away.
Oh, no problem. No problem.
Yes, sir.
So, Max, give me your take on this Kung Fu guy talking shit about the fight.
Talking about Michael J. White?
Yeah, ain't he a mixed martial artist or some shit? Or a martial artist? A Kung Fu guy? He's a movie guy. I know that.
Yeah, martial artist. I mean, I didn't listen to his whole take. Once I saw the headline, I was kind of like, here we go again. You know what I mean? I think it's just hard for people to accept the fact that Spence got his fucking ass whooped. But they can fight 100 times. It's going to happen 100 more times, bro. Like, you don't got nothing for Crawford, bro. Nobody does.
I just keep going back to what I've been saying for years, that what I always say, this guy is not what you think he is. He's not what you think he is, I'm telling you. You look at the guys he fought and the fights he's had, he's not what they thought he was.
Yeah, but you know, a lot of people lost their families and their houses and their cars and their pink slips over that fight. So, you know, some people just don't want to accept that that's what happened.
That's why you gotta look at it analytically, man. Look at it just from boxing, period. Look at it from the science of the sport, and look at the guys he's fought and the style he fights against this guy. It's not competitive. It's not gonna work out well for you. This guy got too many tools.
I mean, Spencer's style is almost tailor-made for Bud to whip his ass every time. Just that come forward pressure. I'm gonna overpower you and throw more punches than you. Shit, that shit not gonna work against a guy like that. That shit might work against someone that can't fight off the back foot, or you know.
But here's my thing, Max. Michael Jai White said somebody told him this a month before the fight. He ain't said shit. Like, come on, bro. Get off the gas. You can't have it like that, bro. Where you like, oh, I had all this insight. You ain't tell nobody. You didn't tell Vlad. Like, come on, bro.
Well, here's the thing, right? If Spence was injured and fucked up and not the same a month before the fight, you're telling me that he just took it because he needed the money. That's what you're telling me.
Right. I don't know. I don't get into that shit, bro. I don't.
Maybe he did. He was only fighting like once a year, but even then, it's just like it would have been. What? This is why I was like, why? If they would have just fought a long time ago, then what would have been the excuse? It wouldn't have been the car accidents. It wouldn't have been an activity. It was just he would have got his ass whipped the same in 2018.
It would have been worse because back then he was still drinking. Now allegedly he doesn't drink no more, so it's actually better for him now, right?
And that's the problem. That's the biggest issue I have, is the fact that no matter when they fought, his style wasn't going to change. He never changes. He does the same thing. It's not hard to figure out.
And that's what Crawford and them said.
That's tailor-made for a dude like Crawford.
EJ just need to stay away from Bud, bro. Go find some other people you can knock off. There's a lot of other fighters.
Hold on. So that's what Mike Tyson said. You agree with Mike Tyson?
Stay away from Bud?
Yeah. Say, well, not right, at least right now. He said go fight some other people and stuff like that.
Yeah, there's a lot of other fights you can make, and if you do well in those fights, maybe it'll give the public the feeling like you might be a little bit better. But I don't see it. I mean, the immediate rematch don't make sense. There's a couple. Okay, but I say it again. 147, 154 are dead. There are no big pay-per-view, big fights in those divisions. I mean, maybe you get away with a Thurman pay-per-view, possibly because of the history. You can build it up and promote it. But other than that, who else you got? No one else on 147 got a recognizable name, and no one at 154 does either, other than maybe Danny. But Danny's been past his prime. So Tim Tszú's a good fighter, but he's not a big name.
Danny ain't even at 154 no more. He has 60.
Oh shit! When did that happen? God damn.
It happened right after he fought the guy Crawford beat. What's his name? Benavidez.
Oh, he moved up. Damn. Well, then there goes that. There really ain't no
you gonna stay at 47. You bet don't stand at 47. Fight Ennis. Fight those guys. You know.
That's not worth the pay-per-view though. How you gonna charge casuals for that?
I mean, shit. You supposed to be the cash cow, no matter who you fight, right?
Who said he was a cash cow?
That might be a Black Prime fight.
No, Mark, you gonna sit here and say they didn't say Spence was a cash cow? He's right next to Canelo. You gonna sit here and tell me they didn't say that?
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. I thought you was talking about people saying. I thought you was.
No, I'm saying so. If you are who they say you are, it shouldn't matter who you fight.
I thought Mex was talking about Crawford, and I was like, nobody considered Crawford a quote unquote cash cow. Might be the best fighter, but
I mean, yeah, they're both kind of in the same situation. They both don't really have another big name to put on a big pay-per-view fight. I mean, whatever fight they put on is going to be less than the one they just did, but nobody's really established themselves at 47 or 54 to be a star yet. Or, I mean, Boots, you could say, is like a upcoming prospect that has good talent, but he hasn't sold out nothing. The one thing he headlined did I mean, he's not doing hella interviews where everyone knows him. He's not on these shows. He's not on, I'm outdated, but he's not on the 106 Parks and Good Morning Americas. I don't know what the shows are now. So, but no one's even making those media tours anymore. If anything, they're doing a YouTube media tour and they're good off that. and that's at best. He's not. I mean, I don't know if Boots has even been on the Breakfast Club. So, you know, he's.
I think that Tim Tszyu fight. I think that Tim Tszyu fight in Australia is huge, though. I think that's a huge fight
In Australia, but then it's like, why would Tim Tszyu get the home field advantage in Australia if Crawford or Spence is a bigger name?
That's where the money is. They coming to see Tim Tszyu.
Yep.
Well, Crawford told you it's about the bag, so if it's about the bag, that's where the bag is. You get a bigger bag over there, you will over here.
I think so.
Yeah, for sure. They'll fill up the stadium over there. But, I mean, Crawford's just a victim of a whole generation ducking him until they got too old where the fights don't even make sense now. 5 years ago, he could have fought that whole PBC roster and made pay-per-view after pay-per-view. Thurman, Garcia, Porter, and then finished with Spence. He could have did that by 2019 before COVID. But now they're all outdated. They're older. They're past their prime. They're not in the same weight division. It's obvious who's going to win the fight going into it. It's not the same allure to it. There's not really anyone else to challenge him.
Especially after he looked in that last fight. What's up, bro?
Especially.
Right.
And that's why he has to move up 25 weight classes to find competition, bro. Like
crazy. Right. But yeah, people don't see him winning. Let's go into this next one though. I do gonna get your take on this one. I'll keep this shit moving right along. Shakur Stevenson has the fight coming up. It's gonna be on a Thursday. Sheldon Moore, you was talking to me about that. How do you guys feel about boxing being on a Thursday?
Don't matter if it's on a Tuesday or Wednesday or Thursday. If it's a good fight, people gonna watch it.
Okay, this is gonna be on ESPN Plus. My bad. I'm over here multitasking. This is gonna be on ESPN Plus, and we got some word on the undercard. Wow, we made it happen over here on this show. That's not me saying it. That's what the trainer / father and the fighter told me today when they hit me up and said, Mark, thank you, bro, for making this fight happen. Helping put this shit together. Wow. If you're just tuning in and you don't know what we're talking about, the undercard is going to have none other than Brian Norman Jr. Unbeaten welterweight, 24-0. And he can crack, man. Got 19 KOs. Quentin Randall, 13-0 as well. 3 knockouts. But he's fought some tough guys, man. He don't be fighting guys with losing records. So this fight is going down, and it's going to be on the Shakur Stevenson undercard. Battle of the undefeated welterweights, top-ranked ESPN Plus, November the 16th on a Thursday. Super excited about this fight being on this card. I'm glad that shit, man. They made that shit happen, man. What you think of that?
I like it.
It started on this show with a Quentin Randall interview. He called him out, and next thing you know, I see his dad in Vegas. His dad says, I said, hey, man, what you think about Quentin Randall calling your son out? He was like, bro, I never heard of it. I said, all right, I'm going to send you the interview. Get back to Atlanta.
It never heard of it.
I sent him the interview. Then I do the interview with Brian Norman Jr. and his dad. Quentin Randall didn't like their energy, so they talk. And for you know it, man, I do the interview with Quentin Randall on the rebuttal. His dad pulls up. Man, they're going back and forth. You're like, you better not duck me. You better not duck me. Back and forth. And now these guys are fighting on the Shakur Stevenson undercard. This is major. What you guys think, man? What you think?
Good fight. Good fight. You did your job as a journalist. Proud of it. Let's get it cracking.
Who do you got winning this fight, man?
Norman Jr.
Got Norman Jr.
Yeah, I'm probably leaning toward Norman Jr.
The power.
Yeah. How many rounds are they fighting? 8, 10?
I don't know. It's probably gonna be somewhere between 8 and 10.
Probably a 10-round fight, I would think.
I think Quentin Randall has like a junior type WBC junior type title, like a secondary title.
Well, it's at least 10, man.
Yeah, it'll probably be at least 10. But Quinn Randall says he said, yeah, you got all them knockouts because you ain't fought nobody. He said I would have all that many knockouts too if I fought that many, that type of competition. What do you guys say to that?
Well, let's see. Sound good.
You got 3, bro.
Let's see. Now you fighting the competition that beat all the lesser competition, so let's see how you do.
Hey, look, he might have been the guy that broke Errol rib in training. Remember they said Errol had came into
yeah.
Quinn Randall was one of his sparring partners. Maybe Quinn Randall broke his rib.
Oh,
but hey, wait a minute. But why they didn't find the broken rib in the pre-fight physical? They would have found it then, wouldn't they?
Damn.
I'm just saying.
Checkmate.
I'm just saying. They would have found it then, I guess. I'm just saying. Unless they signed a waiver on the pre-fight physical.
They ain't ever stopped no big fight because of no fucking physical findings, bro. Like, that's why I say these drug tests and shit and these physicals before, they ain't stopping blockbuster fights for shit. They'll let you know afterwards someone was dirty. They ain't stopping that fight.
Well, Conor Ben, they didn't let him fight.
That's UK shit, though. UK done stopped all kinds of shit.
Well, America got that, what's the girl name? Hannah Gabriels. She didn't get to fight the GOAT.
Oh, yeah. I guess that's one.
He got popped, too.
That's one.
All that broken rib shit is bullshit, Mark. You know it. I know it. Everybody knows. It's all bullshit. He just got his ass whooped and they can't accept it.
Probably got his rib broke during the fight.
More than likely.
Right. Did y'all see Alicia Baumgartner interview on The Pivot? I mean, not The Pivot, I Am Athlete.
Did not.
What was she lying about now?
Man, they didn't even ask her about the PEDs.
Wow.
They was like, PEDs?
They never heard of it.
They never heard of it.
So my man Brandon Marshall didn't go into that, huh?
Stayed all the way. They had like nothing happened.
Of course not. He got popped for PEDs too, didn't he?
Brandon Marshall? I don't remember him getting popped for PEDs.
I thought he did.
I remember him getting popped for weed. He was smoking weed, and shit like that. Yeah, and he had mental issues, but that was it.
I know that.
Yeah, man, that shit was trash, man. I was like, they ain't bring nothing up. But I'm super excited about that. I will be going to the gym tomorrow, so this ain't gonna be no super duper late one because I'm going to the gym tomorrow. I'll link up with Brian Norman Jr. and his team tomorrow and get you guys some footage. Might go live, but they definitely, I don't know if I can go live or how they gonna let me do it.
Probably not.
He did tell me, yeah, you can record the sparring, do whatever. I don't give a fuck. I was
okay, word.
So I don't know if I'm gonna go live though. I don't know how the signal gonna be there, but I might just push the live button on y'all, or I might do a pre-recorded. Who knows? Might do the live from the gym. That'll be fun. So let's get into this other one. Tank Davis not fighting again till 2024.
Who cares?
Show more. That's not how I do my topics, man.
Nobody cares, bro.
Who cares?
He ain't gonna fight nobody but Garcia or Ramirez anyway. Nobody cares, bro.
Okay, can I at least set up the topic before you shut it down?
Go ahead, bro. Yeah.
So Gervonta Tank Davis put out a tweet. He put out a tweet on Twitter, now known as X, and he basically said, let me go to it. The exact post said, I hear that whomping again, Sheldon. Can you mute that for me? He says, let me do I'm getting my personal life together. I'll see y'all top of the year. Quote, end quote. This was September the 26th. How do you guys feel about, well, I already heard what you said, Shell Moore. Mex. Okay, Mex left. Shell Moore. Tank Davis is gone for the rest of the year. He did give us 2 fights this year. Made a lot of money for the company, made a lot of money for his opponent and his family as well. Does he need to fight again this year? Like, in a time where guys are fighting once a year, he fought twice already. Were you expecting Tank Davis to fight a 3rd time this year, getting out of jail?
Never cared. Never gave a shit.
All right. Champion Hart. Let me get your take on this topic. How
My
you feeling,
brother,
bro?
salute, man. Salute to my brothers and sisters in the chat. Sheldon Moore, my brother, how you been, man? I was gonna hit
What's
you
up,
up
champ?
last week, bro.
How you doing, champ? Man, I've been busy, man, but it's all good.
Okay, I'm gonna hit you up. I'm gonna hit you up this weekend.
Yeah, hit me up, bro. Hit me up.
Okay. All right.
All right, y'all
What's up?
niggas finished flirting and shit. Y'all niggas going on a date and shit. Look, let me check this box.
I knew it. What's going on with you, brother? You good?
He had more to say to you about the topic than about the topic. Give me your take.
You tripping.
Tank Davis said, that's about Tank Davis. I don't give a fuck. Like, bro. But look, seriously though, he said, I'm getting my personal life together. I'll see y'all top of next year. What do you think of that? Tank Davis is not fighting anymore for the rest of the 2024 calendar year. Were you expecting him to fight? Who do you think he's gonna fight when he comes back top of the year?
Man, you know how I feel about that. He probably gonna fight Martinez or Rodriguez. He ain't gonna fight who we wanted to fight. You know what I'm saying?
Well, he said after these next two niggas, I'm gonna show these niggas what's up.
Okay. Well, you're gonna have to show me, man, before I believe it.
He don't have the next two. It was who was it? It was Garcia and Garcia.
Right.
Nobody cares, Mark. You care because you create content. Nobody gives a fuck about Tank, man. Do what you do, bro.
Tank Davis is a popular fighter, man. I'm sorry, I disagree with
Do
you.
what you do, bro. Fight them dudes that's got flat feet and that's gonna come forward so you can knock them out. Fight them dudes. Go ahead. I'm not paying for it. Go ahead. Fight them.
I mean, he'll sell out. He'll sell out in Baltimore.
He'll sell in Atlanta.
Yeah, he's selling in Atlanta too. That's true. He's selling in Atlanta.
According to the numbers, he sells everywhere. He sells in California.
Yeah.
In Vegas.
Yeah, he'll sell in Brooklyn. But he ain't gonna fight nobody, man. We true boxing fans. We want to see competition. You fighting the next guy like a Colbert or Garcia or Ramirez or Hernandez. Nobody wants to see that shit. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Keep doing what you do.
Yeah, that's real talk.
So what do you guys think is what is the thing about Tank Davis? You guys say you don't like it. You think all this whole arena is packed with nothing but casuals, coast to coast. New York, Atlanta, Texas, Vegas, California. He has how
many followers on Instagram? 5 million, 6 million, something like that.
I don't know.
He got about over 5 million, I think. Then people like him. So if you got 5 million people who like you, you don't think you can get 17, 18,000 of them to show up to one of your fights? It's not that hard.
Yeah, he got 5.9 million followers on Instagram.
Yeah, this era of boxing is for the casuals, man. I guess that's the only way I can explain, this fanboyism. You know what I'm saying? It's like you can't even give a fighter's perspective of a certain fighter without being accused of hating that fighter. I never heard of that before. So that's why I say that this is a casual boxing fan era of boxing.
But hasn't it always been that way?
No, I mean, yeah, of course you've had them, but you had more fans, you have more students of the game. You know what I'm saying? You could really talk about fights and talk about styles and fighters and not say, oh, you hate him. What? You just hating, you know what I'm saying? Because you didn't pick a certain fighter. You know what I'm saying? It's never been like that, and I've been involved with boxing for a long time, and that's never been.
Man,
you can't critique a fighter. You can't say he has a deficiency. He doesn't do this well. He doesn't do that well. You say that, automatically you hate the guy. You don't like the guy. No, I'm just seeing what I see, and I see that he doesn't do this well. He doesn't do that well. This guy might have a chance to exploit this. But if you say that, all of a sudden you're just a Tank hater. You just don't like Tank. No, I don't like the fact that Tank gets all this praise for fighting second and third tier competition.
Yeah.
He's done that consistently through his career.
But also it's the way he goes about his business too, though. He's knocking these guys out. That is blockbuster. That's what casual fans like to see. Hardcore fans like to see knockouts. And let's be honest, knockouts put asses in seats.
No doubt. You're absolutely correct. 100%. But that doesn't change the fact.
If you go through Mike Tyson's record all the way through, you're going to see a whole bunch of never heard of it.
Never heard of it.
I'm just saying. But he was
That's true. And that's what was the big thing about Tyson. Tyson was knocking everything out. But along the way, some of those guys that he knocked out were really good fighters. Now, let's look at Tank's resume. Besides Pedraza, besides a little guy like Santa Cruz, besides a really old guy like Gamboa, what really good fighter has he beaten?
But everybody's gonna have a naysayer show more, and you can put an. I can go through Floyd Mayweather's record and put an asterisk beside the guys. I can do that with Canelo. I can do that for Charlo. Like, you can put an asterisk beside the guys.
But you could also say that those guys you just named beat really good fighters. And I'm gonna ask you one more time.
I don't know about
really slow. Tell me the really good guys that he beat.
I don't know if how good Jensen Rosario really is.
Yeah, Floyd fought some good guys, man. And he was beating a lot of good fighters. He only changed his style when he took his hands.
I agree, but the naysayers will say it's about who you fought and when you fought him. And he fought Oscar when he was old. You know what I'm saying? Fought Marquez, he was too small. Cotto wasn't the same after he got beat up with the loaded gloves. You get what I'm saying? Shane was old. Zabit was coming off getting his ass whooped by Baltimore. You know what I mean? If you looking for a reason not to like somebody, you're gonna not like them, man. I think everybody.
Well, if you want to nitpick, you can nitpick Ali's resume. You can nitpick anybody's resume. That's not the question. The question is, you said no. You said that you named Charlo, you named Canelo, and you named Floyd. All the three of those guys beat really good guys in their careers. They beat really good fighters. Correct. I want you to tell me who are the good fighters that Tank Davis beat.
Oh, is that a rhetorical question?
It's a question for you, host.
Barrios was good. Santa Cruz was good.
Don't forget Gamboa. He's pretty good.
Gamboa was good. I mean, decent.
Pedraza was good, right?
He was a champ.
That's 4 guys out of how many?
I don't know. How many he got? How many fights?
Almost 30 fights. He almost got 30 fights.
Yeah. I mean, but his career is not over yet, though, is it?
Like, excuse me. Like my man Champ said. If you are who you say you are, show me. There's some guys down there at 35 that could prove it to me.
Right.
Haney. Fucking what's the other guy? Shakur Stevenson. Fight those guys.
Yeah.
Beat those guys.
Well, he said after these next 2 niggas, everybody gonna see what's up. Let me take the call. Let me take the call. Let me see what we got here. 972. What it do? What's your name? Where you from?
Yo, what's good? This is Ozzy again from last night.
Night before last. What's up, Ozzy? Never. That shit sounded weird. He said, "This is Ozzy from last night." I ain't see you last night. Ozzy called in a couple days ago. He was talking about he wanted to see Tank Davis versus Canelo next. Ozzy, where you from again? So I can.
Oh, that's my man with the fantasy fights. Yeah.
Philly and via Texas right now.
You said Texas.
Got family in a lot of places.
I'm gonna just put Ozzy.
Well, I'm from Philly. I'm still Philly all day.
Okay, Ozzy from Philly. Then. Go ahead.
I'm Philly.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah. But anyway, I respect y'all opinion. I'm gonna make quick. I respect y'all opinions. It is casual because we do see a lot of ducking. I don't know if that's really kind of got to do with that old generation wave where they see like, yo, I ain't trying to be fucked up like the last dude. Can we agree that like De La Hoya to Mayweather, they started bringing more marketing to boxing, kind of changed up the game in that way on the business aspect?
Nah, boxers, Sugar Ray Leonard was making millions in the 80s.
Yeah.
He was making
no,
eight,
yeah.
and I'm
No,
talking
I'm not
about
talking-
double-digit
yeah.
millions, like 60 million in the 80s. Like that.
I'm saying as far as the business.
Yeah, him, Hearns, Duran, they was all getting money.
What you mean about the business?
Yeah, I don't understand what he's saying. Yeah.
What you mean?
So I'm saying.
You mean like being your own promoter?
Like promoter bringing the fight.
Sugar Ray Leonard had his
of
own
course,
promotional
all
company
due-
too.
Yeah, but to me, my opinion, I started seeing that wave from De La Hoya when he started marketing, and Mayweather kind of trained him, showing these boxers like, yo, take these fights, select them, like basically just getting back to the point, not to get long-winded. Kind of stop. When we see the casual, they marketing these fights, but like you said, we want to see these fights. That's
Oh, okay. I see what he's saying.
and they are ducking each other. They are ducking each other, but it's a safe way, so you can still see these matches, but we not seeing anybody getting fucked up to the point like it used to be. Like when my pops and them was buying the fight. You know, like even the rest, I see them kind of ending it early. Like, homeboy could have went. I'm going to stop the fight.
Right.
So, hey, I'm ready for the fuck shit to be back. I get it. You know, I'm not a boxer. It's a dangerous sport. You know, you get between boxing and football. You know, some of these retirees, you be like, damn, homie is fucked up.
Right.
But yeah, I do agree with that. I just stop all the ducking. Let's just see the fights. But I mean, on the future, we can only wait in time and see in the future what's gonna happen.
Right. All right. Good shit, Isaac. So, Isaac, what you think about your boy Tank Davis? He's not gonna get the winner of Canelo versus Charlo like you wanted. He's not fighting for the rest of the year. What do you think of Tank Davis? He's sitting the rest of the year out.
It's the Mayweather blueprint, the plan book.
Uh-oh.
He's in his ear. He's telling him what to do.
Like sit back and let these dudes fight each other.
He's telling him, if you've been watching some of them, he was trying to tell Adrian Broner, but
listen to what I tell you, huh? Listen to what I tell you. Hey, look, I think Tank Davis fighting Isaac Cruz at the top of the year, bro. Put a case on him.
I'm ready to see that.
What?
I'm ready to see that. I'm ready to see that.
Never heard of it.
I told y'all, people. Look, Sheldon Moore said, I'm out of here.
Well, no. I get what he's saying. What he's saying is that when Mayweather was bringing Tank along, he was like, okay, we're gonna like put a machine behind Tank. We're gonna put him up against against good fighters, not tough fighters, but he's not going to face any type of adversity. You know what I'm saying? He's going to look good against these guys, kind of like by design, kind of like how he did Canelo when he fought Khan, so he wanted to make Canelo look like he had all his power, you know what I'm saying? So you knew as soon as he hit Khan, he was going to sleep, and that's exactly what happened. But I get what he's saying, but what people fail to realize is that, Floyd dominated the weight classes before he changed his style, and toward the end of his career, yes, he didn't fight everybody that we wanted him to, but he did fight some good fighters, you know what I'm saying? But he changed, his style toward the end of his career because of his hand injuries. So he had to fight different. But earlier, man, he dominated those weight classes. And this is the one thing that Broner, he wanted that same type of Mayweather praise, but he didn't want to put the work in. He just wanted the money fights. But I get what Ozzy was saying though.
Go ahead, Ozzy.
Yeah, I'm shit, man. I'm like y'all. I'm just ready to. I'm tired of seeing safe boxing. I want to see the fuck shit. I want to see some knockouts. Tell the rest to stop. Hit with all these clauses in the contract. But I mean, again, these are people at the end of the day. They trying to have a longevity career that we all, like we just said, we all see Mayweather definitely, because Mayweather is in it for the longevity. That's why he's still around. That's why he's able to make decisions, you know, and just continue on, because the whole sport of boxing, at a lot of other sports, is really the athlete actually funding this sport outside of anything else. All the other associations, they got a whole bunch of money backed by them and shit. But if it's not worth for some of these guys, shit, man, boxing would kind of die out. But I don't want that. I don't want that. The casual fans, they just want to come in for the highlight shit. But I want to see the shit continue. Like, I want more money behind it. You know? I mean, we see it in other combat sports, they got a whole different game plan. And we see how that shit works. They got that money behind it. So, I just called in to say, yeah, I agree with y'all. Stop with the safe boxing. I mean, I don't know when it's going to stop and if it's going to change up. I can't say I have seen a lot more influx in the marketing and more fights coming. Now, are they worthy fights that everybody really, and we know what we want to see? Not all the time, but at least there's more fights. You know, they putting up bigger purses and all that shit. But they can chill with these exhibition fights. I'm kind of tired of that shit.
Oh man, that ain't about to stop no time soon. That ain't gonna stop no time soon.
But I'm saying salute.
Are you gonna buy that? You gonna buy that? Hey, look, hold on. You gonna buy that Francis Ngannou versus Tyson Fury? You gonna watch it? You gonna support it? You streaming it?
Tyson Fury
versus Francis Ngannou. The UFC heavyweight.
I'm gonna see. I'm addicted to that. I'm addicted to that link, but see, that's another thing with this UFC and the boxing and all that. Let's just get back to the pure shit.
All right, for sure.
Let's just get back to the pure shit. That's all I got. That's all I got to say. Oh, and I appreciate all the comments. I actually liked all the shit when they said I was crazy. It's cool. I love it.
Man, it's all entertainment, Isaac.
I love it, man. I love it. It works.
My man. Somebody said they got some good weed in Philly. Then somebody said they got some good crack in Philly.
Hey, I'm gonna leave off of this note. The best shit is grown in cooler climates with a lot of sun. That's all I gotta say.
Okay. Cooler climates, a lot of sun. All right, cool.
Yeah.
My man. Salute.
I'm out.
All right, shout out to Isaac. Hey, man, I got to get your take on this, man, while you're here.
Okay.
I appreciate your time and energy. Let me play this. This is something they was talking about earlier. Stephen Jerry was on, and he said he heard on another show that shall remain nameless that Showtime is getting out of boxing. My response to that, I was like, even if it's not Showtime no more, it'll still be Paramount. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
That the parent company might just be taking over. You know, I know they tell me all the time on my Showtime app, hey, we about to leave. You need to switch over to this app. Ain't gonna be available. The network itself, but the app is now going to be Paramount. So you'll be buying the fight and watching it on Paramount. You get what I'm saying?
Oh, Paramount's buying Showtime.
Well, no, it's not buying it. They're the parent company. They just
okay.
They shrinking down, I guess.
They're shrinking down. Oh, okay.
Really, they're taking away this app mainly. That's what the main thing I noticed. The app is taken away, and the app is now going to be Showtime with Paramount.
Oh, okay.
So you can just, you can get it over there. It's pretty much pretty much the same price. It's like $1 more. So instead of $9.99, it's $10.99, something like that.
Right.
Or instead of $10.99, it's $11.99. I think it's like that. All right, but let's play this clip right here. This Stephen Espinoza responding to the people saying they're going out of business. And I was sitting there thinking, I was like, they were saying that last year.
Right.
And then this year you get Tank versus Ryan, Crawford versus Spence, Canelo versus Charlo. Like, y'all was able to sign Canelo and give Canelo, how many hundreds of millions?
He got like a 3-fight deal for hundreds of millions, right?
Yeah, it's like over $100 million, something crazy like that. It's like $35 million a fight. Like, y'all just signed that guy. Yes, that's a hell of a going out of business sale. How do you sign that? You guys going out of business and you still got to give him 2 more fights. But let's play with that.
It all from fighthype.com. I'm here with the man himself, Steven Espinoza. How's it going?
Good. How are you?
Doing great. You know, it wouldn't be a big fight without seeing your face. It's pretty synonymous this year, and appreciate all the great work that you've been doing. Just first and foremost, I know you spoke a lot on making this fight at the press conference, but just in short terms, how big is this fight for the fight fans? The two four-belt undisputed fighters coming together at this stage.
Well, it really is as big as it gets. I mean, you know, Canelo has been the biggest star in the sport for some time. I think this is the most exciting and perhaps most challenging fight that he's had, you know, in a while. Certainly, I think it's up there with the Bebo fight in terms of the challenge.
A lot of opinions, but you know, it seems that from the Caleb Plant fight to the Charlo fight seems to be like a big uptick, at least here in America. You know, generating the buzz. Do you feel a lot has to do with the Showtime platform, or more the matchmaking, or both?
I mean, sure. Look, I'm not objective about the whole thing, but I think the reality is, you know, we're
keep it above. I'm not objective. I'm with Showtime.
The leader, you know, in this sport for a reason. I mean, we've learned a lot over 37 years. We've done more pay-per-view and more successful pay-per-views. I mean, literally, if you look at the record books on the biggest pay-per-views, the majority of them are Showtime. So the reality is, I think that was a factor for Canelo. On the pay-per-view platform, you're looking for whoever can do the best job in elevating it and making it as big as possible. And you look at the experience, you look at the numbers, you look at the facts, and that's Showtime pay-per-view.
You know, seeing the fact that you had a great year, this is part of like.
Here we go. It's about 2 minutes left. I'm trying to get to this part. Showtime Espinoza on leaving boxing. He said it's wrong. Hey, look, before I play that, I gotta say this. He said we already estimated to bring in a $20 million gate. That'll be three $20 million gates in 1 year, in less than 6 months. You know, Spence and Crawford. Now this one. He was like, so from April to now, we're doing our third $20 million gate in a year. He said, on the contrast, MMA has never done, UFC has never done a $20 million gate. I was like, shots fired. Shots fired.
Right.
He said, y'all ain't never did a $20 million gate. We doing our third one this year. But he's going to talk about his beef with Dana White. Let's play some more.
Being the top guy, the top successful, because I'm sure I'll rip the bandage, all the Twitter, you know, Twitter is not true, but, you know, all these rumors and all these circulating things, obviously coming to the source and stuff. Where's all that stuff coming from? Is that
you know, look, it's you know, it's funny. It literally has been something that people have been swearing to happen since 2018. You know, and there are a couple people in particular who I'm sure we all know have led the charge. You know, and you know, all we've done in response, and we're not really engaging in it, is go out and continue to do the best schedule year after year. Continue to focus on, you know, what we do, which is make big fights and take those big fights and make them huge events. So that's sort of what we'll respond currently, the same way we've been responding over the last 5 years.
So my last question, just Dana White went, he did his Tuesday Contender on the cusp of the rumor saying that Showtime is going out of business. Well, at least out of boxing, going up. He made some comments, some that sounded endearing, but what do you think the hostility with you and Dana is? Just overall, is it from the Mayweather Conor, or is it just you guys are somewhat rivals of sports?
I mean, I don't know that we're rivals. I don't give a lot of thought to him. Like, I mean, look,
woo! He said, I don't know if we're rivals. I don't give no thought to him.
First, like, I'm shocked. Shocked by the comments. I mean, we've always known Dana to be, you know, so articulate, intelligent, and witty with his comments. Like, it's so strange of him to lash out in anger. I mean, who would have guessed that he would lash out in anger at somebody? You know, you've never seen that from him before, right? Where it comes from, look, I've got my own ideas. I mean, I think some of it is, you know, I didn't go along with some of the misrepresentations.
I got to pause. I have heard Dana lash out several times. Heard him lash out at Jake Paul. Heard him lash out about the stuff with his wife. Heard him lash out about Victor Conte. Yes, I've heard him lash out several times.
Toward Dana White.
The events that we did together.
I think he's known to lash out.
Oh, okay.
He lashed out on camera on his wife. Remember that?
Oh, yeah. That's right.
He gave her to Rick James.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, hey, look, and a little open hand uppercut.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he slapped shit out of her ass in the goddamn country.
Where it comes from? Look, I've got my own ideas. I mean, I think some of it is, you know, I didn't go along with some of the misrepresentations that he wanted to say on the events that we did together. But for the most part, I've got some ideas, and I think it's kind of obvious. I don't have to articulate it, but I think people can put two and two together and see why he tends to single me out among most other people for that kind of idiotic abuse. I mean, good.
I'm Latino. Did you think of that? Did you catch He singled me out because I'm Latino. He didn't go after Bobby Hearn, the white guy, Eddie Hearn, the white guy, Frank Warren, the white guy, or all these other white network executives. He went after me, the Latino.
Right.
Did you catch that?
Yeah, I caught that.
This is not the first time Dana White has said, Steven Espinoza has kind of laid the groundwork and in not so many words said, hey, look, this guy's kind of racist. Let's hear that again.
Dana White has been accused of that.
All right, it's about 40 seconds left, and then we can go back into it.
Okay.
People can put two and two together and see why he tends to single me out among most other people for that kind of idiotic abuse. I mean, good. That's the only way that he can engage in some sort of dialogue. Then more power to him. I hope he can someday elevate his vocabulary and learn how to speak more eloquently or articulate. I think it's probably something that might be necessary and helpful if you're going to be the leader of a publicly traded company.
Well, and on a good.
Let's go, Steven.
No, the Canelo Charlo on the back. Looking forward to the fight. Looking forward.
Talk to me. What you think? We don't have to play the last part. Talk to me. What do you think of that, Champion Hart?
Well, Dana White has been accused of, saying things that could be considered, racist or doing things. Even MMA, even UFC fighters have accused him of that when they've had issues with him. I don't know. Steven, he may have a point. Or I mean, is it that they're, because I know Dana was trying to get into boxing, but they're blocking him. Is that not right?
I don't know that to be true if they're blocking him, but
I thought he was trying to get into boxing.
It's definitely an old boys club.
Yeah.
Those network deals and TV deals, and guys want to sign with somebody who's gonna put them on TV. Yeah. What do you think about what my boy Jerry the Terror Tasker said? He said, if you are white, guaranteed you'll be accused of being racist at some point.
Yeah, he may have a point there. Only because just the history of this country. So, I guess he may have a point.
Yeah, you might get accused at some point.
Yeah.
Just like if you're black, you might get accused of stealing or get unnecessarily stopped by the police.
Right. Right.
Yeah,
so it goes both ways.
Yeah, this country has a crazy history.
Right.
It's broken, never been fixed, man.
Yeah, man.
It's never been fixed or addressed.
Never been fixed. Yep. Crazy.
What I'm gonna do on my members only shit, I'm gonna do on members only today, man. I'm gonna go to my I'm gonna read some comments. Let y'all see some of these comments people be leaving me, bro. One of the most cruel things. Hey, look, we keep it moving. What you think about Usher performing at the halftime show?
Yeah, that's cool. Usher, he's one of the performers I like, man. He's cool. He got a nice catalog. So you're probably gonna get his whole catalog in about 13 minutes, however long that Super Bowl deal is. You're gonna get like a melody. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, medley. Yeah. I think it's a medley.
A medley, yeah, medley. That's what I meant. Yeah, medley. And then
melodies and a medley. How about
that? Yeah.
Man, Usher's good, man. I think Usher gonna do something. I got a prediction. Usher gonna have some set up there where at some point this nigga gonna be up there skating, skating and singing.
Of course.
I've seen him do that at his show out in Vegas, his residency. The guy's pretty phenomenal, man.
Oh, you checked it out?
Hell yeah.
Oh, okay.
That wasn't even my first time seeing Usher, man, because I live here in Atlanta, so I've seen him times here. Every tour he's done, like he does a leg here.
Right. Okay.
Do well. I remember seeing him when he was going through that breakup. It was not that good. Then he came back out, did that Usher and Friends joint, and he bodied that one. Trey Songz was on that tour with him.
Right.
Out, man, Usher killed that one. He brought out. That was when Ray Schremer was hot. He brought them out. Luda, like he brought.
What happened to them cats, man? They disappeared.
Man, I think one of them brothers had a lot more success. Like the light skinned one, he co-wrote that French Montana song.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think that shit might have went diamond or something globally. Like, you are unforgettable.
Right.
Man, that shit right there, out of here, man. That nigga solo dolo. He got that album not too long ago, but people ain't really interested in the other brother. He wasn't that good, man.
Right.
The light skinned kid had the juice, man. He got the juice. Sometimes you got it. You know what I'm saying? He got those melodies. He can, he do that little singy rappy style. People like that. That's his voice. No flex zone. No, like he got the hooks, man.
Right.
Hooks. And when you got a catchy hook, you can keep making them. Shit, yeah, you gonna find your job.
Right.
So you're gonna be over here with some Taylor Swift shit. You're gonna be over here with some Selena Gomez type shit. Like you're gonna be writing big records for big people. You know what I'm saying? And making a lot more money off of their records than probably you would have made on your own.
Right. Well, yeah. I guess that a lot of that does lead to to break up some groups. I know what's her name? She wrote for TLC. What's her sister that was with Escape? You know what I'm talking about?
Tiny and Candy wrote for TLC.
Okay.
Those Scrubs, man.
Yeah.
Good record. And they wrote for Destiny's Child too.
Right.
Yeah, they got Grammys, man.
Yeah.
Once you got that one time, you proven yourself. You got a track, you got a resume. It's like who's been a world champion one time. Shit, once you got one, that you can eat forever off that one. But also, that shit get you into a room.
Yeah.
That'll always get you into the room. But she wrote No Scrubs. Let's hear what she got. But she writing on another record.
Right. Yeah. So that's that's what that'll do. But I'm sure he's looking out for for his brother. So it's all good.
Yeah. What you think about Dame Lillard, man? Dame Lillard is getting traded.
Is it?
Hold on. Before man, he's traded. It's done. He's with the Bucks. Before I do that, I want to play this one clip though. I want to. It's about Usher talking about the halftime performance. Let's hear what he had to say about this halftime performance. Where's the clip? Bear with me. Here we go. Look, stop right here. I'm gonna share the screen right here. This is him on the Breakfast Club via satellite. And he's talking about Jay-Z calling them to do Super Bowl.
Right?
Congratulations,
Yes.
Super Bowl halftime show. I feel like the culture collectively was calling for this.
Yep.
I feel like we've been saying this for months.
Thank you, man. Affirmations do come true, right? Thank you guys for wanting it for me. Thanks for each and every person that prayed. You know what I'm saying? And also, too, just talked about it. Maybe it was just putting it in the air that, the Super Bowl would decide to come to Vegas because I was there. No, I'm just joking. No. Jay-Z calls me at, 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm barely just waking up. Just the first news I get of the day. He's like, yo, it's your Michael moment. It's your magic moment. I'm like, are you serious? He's like, yeah. So I look over G and I'm like, yo, it's Jay. telling me I got it. No way. And in the background, you hear him, way. It was so gangster. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy.
How long have you known this was going to happen? Because you said, so Jay just called you or you knew this was in the air?
Jay called when I first got the news.
Okay.
I was in Atlanta. Yo, the craziest part, man, trying to hold this, you know what I'm saying, and not tell my kids who were also too on me, like, Dad, you should play the Super Bowl. I'm telling you, who do I need to call? You know what I mean? They online asking or talking if you, I'm like, hey, man, just maybe pray about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you put it in the ether, you know what I'm saying, maybe it'll come back. I'm knowing, but I can't tell them, you know, so it was about a week and a half of just holding that secret. It felt like, you know, like I was having a conversation in the war room and you can't tell the rest of the world what's going on. It's crazy.
All right. My man said, I know for a little bit, I just couldn't tell nobody. What you think of that? Usher at the halftime. You think this is going to do some bigger numbers than the Rihanna one? This is going to be, like, how big is this, you think? Pause.
Man, I think it's going to do good. You know what I'm saying? I mean, everybody's been, a lot of people have been checking out that his residency.
Yeah, because they hyped that Rihanna one up, and that was not a good one, bro.
Yeah, I thought that was mediocre.
But we didn't know she was going to be up there pregnant either.
Right.
I don't think nobody knew that, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, but I think everybody's going to be excited for this because a lot of people have gone to see his residency in Vegas. So, you know, when they heard he was doing Super Bowl, I'm sure they geeked for it. So it should be on point.
Hold on, let me take this one. 442. What it do? What's your name? And where are you from? 442. Okay, I lost you. 442. Okay, we lost him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but Dame Lillard, man, is with the Milwaukee Bucks now.
Huh. When did that go down?
Today.
Oh, okay.
It's official. He's part of a 3-player deal that also includes the Suns. The Bucks gives up an unprotected free agent for 28, 29, and 30. And a draft unrestricted draft pick, I believe, in one of those years, 2028. Dame Lillard, as you know, is the Bucks' leading scorer. Only played 52 games last year, averaged over 33 points. He is the all-time 3-point scorer for the Bucks. He's the all-time scorer for that franchise as well. 8 All-Star appearances. In his tenure there. They're losing a value player right there. It was rumored first he was going to the Toronto Raptors, but now it appears no, he is with the Bucks. What you think of that?
So what's his plan? Has his stats fallen? Is that why they're trading him? What's I'm saying because you would think he's such a valuable player. Why would they trade him?
Because he don't want to be there, and he's been asking vocally and publicly, and in the media asking for a trade because he wants to be a champion before he retires, and he doesn't. It doesn't appear the franchise is gonna get the people around him that's needed to get him
right. But I don't blame him for that, man. Wasn't that why LeBron left? Who was he with? Was it Cleveland?
Cleveland.
Yeah, same thing. You know what I'm saying? So I don't blame him. One thing that I didn't like, about Barry Sanders is his loyalty to the Lions, man. He deserved a Super Bowl, and he didn't get that, because he was just so loyal to the Lions. So yeah, I don't blame him, man. If you don't want to be there, it's time to move around. You want to get that championship. I don't blame him.
Yeah, man, but I'm just saying. I think it's an old clip. I think that's gonna come back to haunt him when he was talking about, and I could be wrong, but he was talking in this old clip. I need to find it. He was talking about Kevin Durant and like going to a super team and like, yo, that team just beat you, and like these people just won a championship. I wouldn't want to do something like that, but like, yo, you going to the Bucks,
right?
Going to the Bucks, and shit, they was just the champions a year ago. You know what I'm saying? So
Right. Yeah, I don't blame him, man. Shit, I don't blame him. You know, he's trying to get that. You know, you really can't blame him for that. You know, I know. LeBron, he got hate for what he did. You know, leaving Cleveland, but sometimes, man, you gotta move around.
But look, my man said Bucks will be a contender. They were already contenders. They won a title 2 years ago. Not last year, but the year before, a year ago. They didn't win it this year, but they won it last year, man.
Right.
They fuck a contender. They champions. They were champions. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Less than 2 years ago. So, and then you about to be with them. Somebody said the Redskins wanted Barry Sanders at the end of his career.
Who did?
Adam Hurley said the Redskins wanted Barry Sanders at the end of his career.
Oh, they wanted Barry Sanders, yeah.
Now, I thought the Barry Sanders thing was Detroit had him in one of those same kind of contracts they had Megatron. Like, they be locking motherfuckers in. Like, you can't go nowhere. The only way you can leave here is if you retire.
Was he locked in? Like, I don't think he was locked in like that, was he?
I thought he retired because he couldn't leave. He was like, you got to stay here, and I can't win here, and I'm tired of getting banged up. They was beat him, gave him the ball every play. He had one play.
Right.
ISO.
Right.
Give it back to Barry.
Right. But he couldn't have done. Didn't Emmett do something like that where he had left and he came back? He wanted to retire with the Cowboys, and he was with someone else, and they let him quit, and then Cowboys drafted him back so that he could retire. Well, didn't he do something like that?
I don't know, bro.
I thought he did something like that.
That sounds too nice of people, though. Like,
right. Yeah.
We keep your ass over here. Now, but Emmett was pretty much done too, though.
Right. Yeah, that's true.
He was done.
Yeah, that's true.
Somebody said the Blazers. Somebody said they ain't making too much damn money, and the Blazers are not winning.
And they're not winning. Yeah.
Yeah. But he didn't. Well, he ended up sitting out the rest of the season last year, though. Then he only played like 52 games. Now, I don't remember why he sat out. But.
Well, if you're mad, you're not motivated.
Yeah, but I can't picture you just saying, fuck it, I ain't gonna play.
Right.
But then again, who knows? These player unions are like shit. Who knows? You ain't got to play and we ain't got to pay you.
We ain't got to pay you, exactly. Yeah. Shit, I wish him luck, man. I don't blame him. If you're trying to get that ring, man, before he retires.
He better win now.
Yeah, he better win now, for real.
You got to ball out in Milwaukee, bro.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
All that rapping shit. I like the song and the video he got with Cam. He got a song, man. What's that dude out of Texas? The dude that do a lot of African culture shit. The two
out of Texas. You're talking about what's his name?
He nice.
In Houston?
Yeah, what's his name?
Shit. Damn it.
Ain't it Toby something?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. I can't, man, I'm drawing a blank. I was yeah, I think so. I don't know. I know he out of Houston though. I know what you're talking about.
Toby Wigway, something like that.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, he nice though.
Mm-hmm.
He nice. But he got to join with Dame Lillard. That shit fire too.
Okay.
But shit, Dame better be balling out this year after publicly asking to be traded and all that stuff. You got to go in there and perform.
Right.
Yeah. But shit, that's it for me, man. I think I'm gonna do my other stuff on members only, man.
Okay.
Up. Now,
okay.
Uploads, and I got to get ready because like I said, I got to go to that gym tomorrow, get some footage, and we're gonna have a good time.
That's what's up. Man. Well, cool, my brother. I just wanted to pop in and chop it up with you, man.
Who you got, Brian? Who you got, Brian Norman or Quinn Randall? Undefeated welterweights. Quinn Randall out of Houston.
He's out of Houston, yeah.
Norman's out of Atlanta. Quinn Randall was actually he sparred with Crawford. He was
yeah.
I think he was on the Olympic team too, but he had a tragedy, man. His son passed away.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, that fucked him up, man. You know that fucked you up, man.
When did that happen?
While he was in the Olympic trials, man.
Oh shit. Yeah.
That shit
wow.
Do you, man. You know what I'm saying? But you know, he had some street shit he was involved in, you know. He had a long route to boxing, man. But he's here and he's fighting on a big fight card. And he off this fight. I don't know if you remember, I did that interview with him.
You did that interview with him, right?
Called out Brian Norman Jr. Now the fight is here.
Man, I mean, you know, Quinn Randall, man, he ain't no slouch. But Brian Randall, man, I know that kid hits hard.
Yeah.
And
he is coming off the hand surgery.
Who is?
Brian Norman Jr. I remember that interview I did with him to respond to Quinn Randall. He had that cast on his hand.
Okay. Now that may be a factor. Huh. Yeah, that may be a factor. I'm gonna go with I'm gonna go with Randall by decision.
Randall by decision. You think you're gonna outbox him?
I think you're gonna outbox him. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Randall by decision.
That's what Quentin said he's gonna do. He said, "Man, he can't box like me, man.
Yeah,
fought like guys like me." Quinn was like, "I only got 3 knockouts, but I'm fighting better competition."
Right. Yeah.
We gonna see. We gonna see.
What's I'm gonna call it?
We gonna see.
Cool.
This is gonna be a good one.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good one.
How you feel about boxing being on a Thursday?
You know what, man? They got to do something, man. With college ball and NFL. You know what I'm saying? That they got to do something. Shit, that's a good idea.
And Deion Sanders got this college football world exploding, man. Got me watching college football.
Yeah,
I wasn't even watching college football. I'm watching it now.
Nah. Yeah, he got me. Yeah, he got me watching it too, man. And he got them boys playing good. They got crushed though last week.
No. Who got crushed was the Denver Broncos. 70.
I didn't see that game.
70, bro.
Are you serious?
70-20. They let them niggas score 10 touchdowns.
God damn. Yeah.
70-20, bro.
Wow. What did they not even 70? Did they not even chase after old boy when he got the ball to run a touchdown? Just let him go and say, go ahead, you got too far. Go ahead on and score. Damn.
Miami Dolphins, bro. 70-20, bro.
Damn. I'm about to look for some highlights on that. I missed that game.
Let me see. Where was it at? Let me see. Where was it at? Let me see. What? Let me see. Because I heard that was the preseason.
Okay.
No, this was. I'm trying to find. (24-17). They beat the Patriots. That was preseason. Where's that game at? Let me see. Broncos. Was it? Hold on. Was it a dog? 70. Yeah, there we go. 3-0. Dolphins are 3-0 so far. Broncos are 3. They scored 14 in the first quarter, 21 in the second quarter, 14 in the third quarter, and 21 again.
Damn. Man, that was like every time they touched the ball damn near.
2-3, 2-3.
Yeah, shit, that was a homicide right there. Damn.
3 touchdowns in that second quarter, bro. That was it. That was all she wrote.
Yeah.
Because at that point, come on, bro. At that point, what was it, 35?
Right.
5 to 13.
Wow.
Yeah, so Deion them lost, but they didn't lose as bad as Denver Broncos. 70 to 20, bro.
Damn.
And you know they paid all that money to come over there too, Russell Wilson.
Yeah. Shit.
But that dude Tyreek Hill, he was balling out. Let me see who. So the first, it was touchdown. So the quarterback in the first quarter. He got 3. Damn, bro, they was balling. Another touchdown, field goal. Oh, they was balling. I'm trying to see if any of the defense scored. Did they have a pick 6 or something?
Right.
Nah, this is all them. Quarterback threw for 4 of them. They rushed for the rest. They had 350 rushing yards. That's how you do it.
Man, that's crazy.
350 rushing yards, 376 passing yards. These dudes almost had they averaged 10 yards per play, so they just kept getting first downs too.
Right.
Like you said, every play, man, they beat the shit out of these dudes.
Man. Yeah, I'm about to go watch some highlights.
Yeah, but go ahead, man. Get some rest, man. I'll talk to you on the next one, bro.
All right, my brother. Peace and love to you, man.
Peace.
All right.
All right, man. It's been another great episode of Breaking Beats, where we break down business, entertainment, art, technology, sports, anything else you and I feel like talking about. It's a hip-hop political sports show with a comedy twist. Like to let the jokes fly. You know why life is serious enough. Hey, man, dreams require sleep. Goals require effort. Go out there and get your goals. I'll see you on the next episode. Yeah, man, I've really got to go, because I got a lot to do tomorrow, man. Like I said, I'm going to be doing live coverage from Brian Norman Jr.'s camp tomorrow. So look for that live stream as he prepares for his fight on the Shakur Stevenson undercard against unbeaten welterweight Quentin Randall. Should be another one. Should be a good one. Quick draw versus Brian Norman, the assassin. So look for that live stream tomorrow. If it's not live, it'll be a pre-recorded. Who knows? We got to see what they decide, what we can and can't do. But other than that, love y'all. Hope you love yourself. If not, guess what? God loves you. So does Martin Nash in the neighborhood here at Breaking Beats. Hey, man, sometimes we agree, sometimes we disagree. One thing's for certain, 2 things for sure, homeboy. Never forget this. Dreams require sleep. Goals require effort. Go out there and get your goals.
I built this shit. Me. Brick by brick. And I'll be damned if I let you tear it down just because you don't like the way another nigga talk.
And I mean that shit, man. Respect is free. Disrespect gonna cost you everything. Your family, your free, and your finances. Most importantly, your life. So let's show each other love. Let's show each other respect. And I'll see you on the next one.
Hey, it's Antonio Tarver, champion. You watching Martin Nash at Breaking Beats. I usually don't do drops, but I'm gonna give you one, bro. I'm gonna give you one. I love you, champ.
This that squad side.